finances. But one day my life took a change, and I was a victim of 4 bank robberies. And that one day, that last bank robbery, I said, I gotta go. I can't do it no more.
I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, people? How you doing? Oh my gosh, getting over this whole hurricane thing. I am so ready to get this out of my life. But just please remind me, if there's a hurricane coming, tell Yaya, can you just kind of come up to Georgia for a while? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I ain't staying down here for this. But I have Miss Jackson on the line today. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be right back. We got something good for you today. Hey guys, it's Yaya Diamond, and before we continue with this interview, I just wanted to show you something. I Am Not a Hypocrite, I Am Human is a book on Audible, and this is what we're going to be talking about today. And I bought this book. It's T.L. Jackson, and that's who the interview is with today. I am so excited about this book. It's so, pivotal. The woman went through robberies. People putting a gun to her head, and she's still here. Let's go ahead and get into this interview. Welcome back to the show. Okay, so we have an author on the show today. This Miss Jackson. What's up? How you doing?
Hey, Yaya. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Now, okay, so we were talking before everything, and we were just kind of going through, and I think we kind of blew away 20 minutes, but it was just so cool. So tell us about yourself.
My name is Tonya, better known as T.L. Jackson. I'm the author of I'm Not a Hypocrite, I'm Human, nonfiction, a book that I did not plan on writing, but again, faith, stepping out on faith, listening to God, I had to write it. So many things happened in my life, and I always wondered why, what was going on with me. But it was just a process that I had to go through to prepare me for my faith journey that God has taken me on. And I love it. Love the journey.
Wow. So talking about the journey, you've had some up and you've had some downs. And getting to this book, tell me the journey that led you to writing this.
The journey that, first of all, I was born and raised in Philadelphia, raised up in the church in Philadelphia, started my banking career back in 1988, 1990. And honestly, Yaya, I thought I was going to retire from banking. I went from starting at a teller position to customer service, a loan officer, management, etc. So I was really comfortable. But I did know in the back of my mind that this is not for me. I needed more. But again, it paid the bills, good pay. I love my job. My goal was always to help the urban area, low income area, teach them about finances. But one day my life took a change, and I was a victim of 4 bank robberies. And that one day, that last bank robbery, I said, I gotta go. I can't do it no more. I didn't say see you guys later. I said goodbye. That was the last time I stepped foot in banking. Now, again, I'm sitting here wondering, what am I going to do now, Lord? I got 20 years in. What am I going to do? I have 3 children. What's going on with me, But again, praying and being raised in church. And one thing the Bible says, raise the kids in the way they should go. It will never leave them. It never left me. Throughout my life, I did my party and turn up, but I always stayed true and knew about the word of God. So when you faced with a tragedy like that, who do we run to? We ask for prayer. I ran straight to God and stuff. And the book goes into details, letting you know about 2 of the robberies. I didn't want to get into it, making it all about robberies and people, but about how God dealt with me, how I had to learn to pay attention, listen for the word of God, listen to his voice, and how he prepped me and prepared me to take this journey on faith. Okay. I didn't see none of it, didn't know how I was going to do it. But when you read this book, it'll show you how it got done. My book is so real, it tells you about how the doubt came up. I was doubting me all the time, but I never doubted God. I also found out in my book that we have a choice. We can choose faith or not. You understand? Sometimes even something as simple as you're on your way to the grocery store and you normally take a normal route all the time. And something in your head say, no, go this way. Sometimes we don't listen. We still want to be hard-headed and something happened. You know, when you listen, it could be something that saved your life. And it's just as small as that with faith. But I had bigger faith. So when God showed me this vision, and I really literally thought I was crazy. When you read the book, I love it because not only did I think I was crazy, but I had family members that thought I was crazy. But for some reason, I kept listening to God. And as I moved on and moved on, the most wonderful, beautiful thing came out of it. I don't want to say what it was because it's going to be telling you too much, but God is awesome. And I'm here to tell everybody, I'm your everyday hardworking person. One day my life was changed, and like at a blink of an eye, I did not know what else I was going to do. All my experiences and skills was in banking. So I'm sitting there like, what am I going to do? Mm-hmm. I didn't want to work with no more money around no more people. I said, Lord, I cannot deal with another bank robbery at all. So I had to learn how to really press in, you understand, step out on faith. So a lot of times we hear people quote scriptures and say about faith is this, faith is, substance that's not seen, but, I have faith in this, that, and the other. But truly until you are faced with it, you either want to either sink or swim. And I chose to swim. And God took me through this. So I'm glad. I'm saying, God, I'm so happy now because I can tell everyone today, God is real.
Yeah.
And the good thing about today is that everything is public records now. So when you tell people your story and they don't really believe you, you can look it up. Go back to, 2003, where they can tell you all the bank robberies. They can tell you where you live. They can tell you. So that was the cool part. I said, because God, people are not going to believe me when I was writing the story. And then after I finished, I said, what you mean they're not going to believe you, Tonya? Everything is public record now. I can Google you and come up with all your information.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this is deep. So this is how I tell people today. This book today is more relevant now than ever because of what we're going through. We're going through a lot. You understand? We're going through crazy wars going on that seem like it will never end. We're going through crime at an all-time high rate. I'm in PA. We talking about young people. You hate even watching the news because you don't want to see who got killed today. So with my book, I'm here to encourage people, inspire them, let them know you were born with a purpose. You understand how you need me to help you figure out what your purpose is? Sometimes we make it this big old thing and it's not. So you start each day. You got to get moving. Faith is an action word. We have to move. So I love the story. It's funny though. It's a tearjerker. It's very short. And that's what I like the most. It's not this thick book. It's real short. I'm to the point, and it'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry too. But I think it will strengthen your faith in God. It will renew it. And it'll have you sit back and think, you know what I mean? What is my purpose out here today in life? And that's my whole goal with everything I do now.
Wow. Wow. I thought about doing banking, at one point, but then I saw too many movies like these bank robbers and stuff like that. I mean, okay, so I'm going to have to ask you, because I know a lot of people maybe have thought about going into banking, but they've seen the movies and it's the bank robbers come in, put your hands in the air. And it's like, oh, I mean, I can't imagine. What happened on that last time to make you click that, oh, I can't, this is just, no.
Well, I'm going to tell you about the first and the last. About banking, I love banking. Again, I love helping people. And one thing about the first robbery, I think that really kind of made me think twice about going back again is that a gentleman I was helping, I'm sitting here educating him, telling him about the different accounts. We had about a good 10-minute conversation. So when he said, let me go out and get my ID, I'm thinking to myself, okay, we're going to do this account for this young man. So for him to come back and then to put a gun right to my face, like I'm looking. So 4 minutes, you have to remember. Now, when you said on TV, this is how I said, if someone put this on a movie, it's almost just like it, because again, I had to take a minute to stop and think, because in my mind, I'm saying, I'm gonna open up this account and stuff, but he putting this gun to me saying, I said, move, baby. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had to click that this is really real. So then at that point, after we, one thing, I used to always say, if I ever get robbed, we're going to do this, that, and the other, never say what you're going to ever do. Because you never know until you face in the moment. You only have a split second. So it was so chaotic and stuff. So again, I didn't want to go back to work, didn't want to do a whole lot of stuff. But in my spirit, I'm telling you, listen to God. He said it ain't over. I said, oh no, I can't do this. So we go through counseling and, they bring in the people and stuff. And I had to go because I was the one that he actually put the gun to the head, and I had to go back here and do all the good stuff, give them what they wanted. I was in counseling like for about 2 months maybe, but I kept saying they coming back and stuff. They think, oh, you have to, face your fear. That's just a normal. I said, no, I knew in my guts. I knew it. You understand? So even when I went back the first day, already looking cute. Hey, welcome back. They had the VPs there and the, guards there. That afternoon, they came back again. So that's how I'm gonna leave that alone right there. So right there, like I said, so again, hard-headed and stuff. But that one day I said, I had enough. I just broke, because I said, oh, they're not gonna break me. Ain't nobody gonna have me mess up my career and stuff. I broke. I just could not do anything else but surrender to God. Because I didn't have no one else. The doctor couldn't tell me nothing. My family couldn't tell me nothing. Anxiety going crazy all over this. It was, but I said, God said, I got you, Tonya. Yeah. And I started studying the word, and I had to believe in that because I had no one else to believe in. Nothing else. So when I tell you my experience, even with this vision and stuff, how this book came about, I thought I was crazy.
Wow.
So
I'm
like
not a hypocrite. I'm human.
Yeah. And the reason why I say I'm not a hypocrite, because I was doubting me. I was rebelling against what this vision was. I was like, and I'm still trying to continue ignoring this, doing my normal human things and acting all crazy, but it wouldn't let me stop. I said, wow. Until I yielded to him, it was beautiful. It was wonderful. I said, okay, Lord, this is what we do. And he took that desire from me that I never had the desire again to work in the bank. But again, I talk to people about banking, financing, loans. I get a lot of people call me to this day, but me ever working back in there again, I never had the desire. And that was something I thought I would never let go of.
Yeah, well, now, no. I think I think that you change your mind. Good. Just don't go back. So what did you go into after that?
So when I went into after that, I'm home. See, Yaya, I'm gonna tell you the book if I tell you what happened.
Okay, never mind. No, don't tell us the book. Don't tell us the book. No.
I became an entrepreneur after that.
Okay, I got you
right there. Okay. And since then, that's what's been going on with me.
It's a beautiful thing to see that you're still on this side, because a lot of people don't make it. And, I am glad that you're out of that. And you just kind of like, you probably made up some minds right now. I'm not going to lie to you, because people are probably like, oh, I'm going to go into banking. No. Think twice, because banks get robbed. And you just don't know which one is going to get robbed. You don't know which ones are a target. You don't know if like it happened to Miss Jackson, if they come in and they're talking and all of a sudden they go back out, they come back in and they got a gun. We just don't know. And in this time of, the recession and people being all crazy and trying to get money, you just got to be careful. And I say, think more than twice about going into the banking industry right now, but also don't think more than twice about getting this book. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm human, girl. Oh, yes. I love it. Well, I want to thank you. What kind of advice do you give to people when they ask you now?
Oh, God. One of the things I tell people all the time to definitely step out on faith. Get out of your head. Don't overthink it. Move into your destiny. I always tell people who are born with a purpose. We're not here just to sit here and waste time and get caught up into negative things. You only get one shot at this thing called life. We get one shot. You understand? So it's up to you to live your life to the fullest. And that's why I love the younger generation today. They are doing this. We have more entrepreneurs out here. We have people out here just stepping out on faith, creating their own space to make their own money if that's what they want to do. I said, so definitely to everyone, be encouraged. You can do it. If it's your passion, you know that's what you eat, sleep, and think about most of the time, and you're good at it, then that's what you need to be doing today.
Awesome. Awesome. I want to thank you so much. I mean, you've encouraged me. I'm an entrepreneur, but maybe I'm not living up to my full potential. And I think a lot of us may not be. And you are just an amazing soul to come out here and talk about this. I want to thank you. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm human. Hello. You got to get that book. You got to get that book by Tonya Jackson. Where can people find that?
They can find the book on Amazon. Also, audible.com too, because it's an audio version out. A lot of people like that because you can be riding to work, sipping your coffee, and they telling the story to you. They also allow you for a sample of it as well. But all the major platforms, Apple, iTunes, Apple iStore, all the good pro. Okay, girl, yes.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Boom.
Bam, you got it, girl. There I go.
Not only do I got it,
yes,
but we're gonna play a little bit of it.
How do I have faith after I have fallen? Have you ever fallen or failed at anything? I did plenty of times, but you have to decide whether to get back up or to stay down. But how do you have faith after you have fallen? This is a question we all ask at some point in our lives. We want to understand how to hold on to our faith after being wronged, mistreated, making mistakes, and the list goes on. In fact, I came face to face with this question in a big way myself. I was going through my regular morning routine, getting ready for work, but I felt unsettled. I pushed past the feelings I was having and went on to pick up my morning coffee, tune into my regular radio station. Like I said, I just followed my normal process, basically ignoring this feeling that was nagging at me. I got to work and started my day like any other. There was a line of customers waiting for the doors to open, like we were giving away government cheese. I found myself thinking, why are all these people lined up, and why didn't anybody open the door yet? I even started to get aggravated, but I didn't let that get to me. I went on getting settled into my desk and greeting my coworkers, but the feelings of unease still lingered no matter how I tried to suppress them. Finally, it was 9 a.m. on the dot. The doors opened and I started serving customers who were the most interesting part of my job. We were busy. People were coming and going, and I felt myself getting annoyed and irritated because other employees had started calling out for the day, which meant that it would be a long day and we would be short on staff. Then, as I was helping a customer with opening a new account, for some reason, I happened to notice a young man looking into the window of the bank. My stomach dropped. It was a sinking feeling. The type of feeling that a person gets when they're about to have a panic attack. I immediately excused myself and rushed into the break room. My heart was pounding. I was having an anxiety attack. I tried to ease myself of the anxiety, but in my head, I was telling myself, oh, hell no, not again. This guy's about to rob us. Don't panic. Calm down, Tonya. Stop tripping and get it together, girl. I was finally able to pull myself together enough to go back to the desk to finish helping my customer. And just when I was finalizing all the transactions and about to be done with the customer, I was notified that one of the bank tellers had just been robbed right before I came out. My sinking feeling was right all along.
Oh my gosh. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm human. It's right there on Audible, guys. And I'm going to tell you right now. And you guys know, you know me. I absolutely love books.
Yes.
So I'm going to get it.
Thank
As a
you.
matter of fact, I got it.
Thank you.
And so, we have to support each other. I love audiobooks because I'm the kind of person I'm always on the go. So when I'm in the car, or whenever I'm walking around, I have my earphones on, or I'll have one plug in if I'm in the public so I can hear what's going on around me, and I'm listening to my audiobook. So I will be listening to that audiobook. Hello.
Thank you so much.
Miss Jackson,
I
man, you got
appreciate
me.
it.
Thank you so
Make
much.
sure you give me a review. Let me know. Be transparent. Let me know.
Transparency, baby. Transparency.
Listen, if you have any questions, you can email me. I do talk about it. I'll let you know. The people are like, well, how to talk to me after you read it? Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully
right,
one day I'm coming to Florida soon. Hopefully we can sit down. Yes. After all this stuff get cleared up and stuff. I'm having actually the young lady I told you about, we're going to set up almost like a little book club, and I'm going to be speaking down there. So I want you to come.
Yes, I can cover
hopefully
it.
we can get some more information. You have my email address.
Yes.
Definitely email me and I'll let you know when I'm in town. I would love to meet you.
I would love to come out and cover the event. Definitely, definitely. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to go to Audible if you have Audible, or even Amazon. We'll have the link in the description box below so that you can go ahead and check it out. Let me tell you something. If I purchase a book and I know I'm supporting, I'm going to listen to it because I love audiobooks, like I said before. And I just finished one from another client. It was a long book, but let me tell you something. It's totally worth it to listen and support each other. When you come out with your book, I'm sure you would want the same. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different. And until next time, guys, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.